Hi, my name is Otto Keys, and today I'm going to be showing you or teaching you about chord inversions, what they are, and how you can form the chords, okay, the chord inversions, all right? So, my example will be in the key of C major, right? The key of C major, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 in the key of C, all right? Now, we talk about inversions. We are simply talking about the rearrangement or the shuffling of the notes of a chord. Okay, so for example, a C major chord, which is C, E, and G. Okay, C, E, and G. Now this is called the root position, of the chord, where the root is the first note, followed by the third and the fifth. You have what your root position. So now when we want to invert this chord, we are simply going to shuffle the arrangement of the notes without changing the notes. Okay, you're only shuffling the arrangement but the same notes. Now this is C up here. If I should shuffle this C major chord root position, I will take this C, all right, here, and take it up here, while this other two notes remains here. Okay, so instead of playing this, I'll play this, take my C up here. It's still the same C note, but the difference here is that it's starting from the third, which is E, okay, followed by the fifth, which is G, and then C. And this is called what? The first inversion. Now we're going to look or invert it the other way around. What if we pick up this E note and play it up here? Okay, this other note here, E. Now let's play it up here instead of playing it down here. So we're gonna have this, all right. G becomes what? The first note, which is the fifth. C becomes the second, and E becomes what? The third note. So the E is up here, and this is called the second inversion. Okay, now for triad chords we have only two inversions, which is first inversion and second inversion. So we have root position, okay, but we have only two inversions, which should be first inversion. In first inversion, the third is the first note, okay, is the bass, followed by the fifth, and then your root note comes at the top. But in second inversion, the fifth, okay, becomes your first note, followed by the root, and then followed by the third. Okay, let me repeat. In first inversion, your third is the first note, followed by your fifth and the root. But in second inversion, the fifth is the first note, followed by the root, sorry, and then the third. So this is C major chord, the root position. In here, your root C becomes the first note. This root position, first inversion, second inversion, I end on what? The root. So chord inversion is very simple to understand. It's just simply reshuffling or rearranging the notes of the chord. Okay, it's just like changing the placement or the position without changing what? The chord, the notes of the chord itself. So I still have my C, E, G here. If I play the first inversion, I still have the same notes. The only difference there is that I change the position of my C from here to up here. Okay, if I play this, it's still the same C chord, C major chord. The only difference is that I change the position of what? My notes. I still have G, this is C, and E, the same notes, only change of what? Positioning of the notes. So you can try this. Let's say in the key of C sharp. Okay, this C sharp major chord, which is C sharp, F, G sharp, or I can call it D flat, F, and A flat. This is the root position. Okay, if I should play the first inversion, this one will go up here, and the third becomes what? My starting point, my first note here. So this is the third, fifth, and the root up here. This is C sharp major chord, first inversion. If I should play the second inversion, the fifth will become the first note, followed by the root, which is C sharp, and then the third, which is F, up here. So we have C sharp root position, C sharp first inversion, C sharp second inversion. So it's very, very simple to understand. I hope this video has equally helped you out there to understand the concepts of inversion. Remember to share, to like, subscribe to our channel to get more video tutorial updates, and stay tuned for more. You can equally make requests below with the comment section. Thank you for watching.